Hey guys, I want to do a video on these KCT holsters. These are the low mass outside the waistband holsters that they sell, and I'll put a link to the website. These are about I think they're like 35 bucks plus like shipping. They're around like 40, a little over $40, and I bought one of these and of course paid cash for it. I didn't get the old Bushcraft 412 special. These aren't free evaluator copies. I actually paid cash, you know, under my own name, my own personal stuff. And when I got it, I was a little bit shocked. To be honest, I ended up getting a dud, which happens, you know. Could say even old Bushcraft gets the occasional dud. So I get this and put it in, and the thing's just no retention, none at all, just no retention, just nothing. So I emailed the company and said, hey, you know, this thing's not right. Would you like me to heat it up and try and remold it myself, and then if I'm not successful, go from there, or what? And the I believe it's the CEO emailed me back pretty much like 10 hours later and was like, nope, don't worry about it. If you're not happy, we will send you a new one. You don't even have to return the old one. And they got right to making it and sending it to me. Of course, I got the new one, and the new one fits like a glove, just like it should. It has good retention, just how it should be. So, right off the bat, I just want to say, customer service like that is so rare in this world. To have someone who didn't question me or say, oh, did you do this or did you do that, or, you know, try and put some blame on me. Nope. Just, if you're not happy, we're going to replace it. And I love customer service like that. And it makes you feel good to know you're buying from a company that treats the average ordinary person right. Because I know, being a YouTube channel operator, that there's a lot of companies out there that have great customer service if they know you're making a review. But if you're an ordinary person, you get the runaround. Like I said, I bought this, my name, my money, nothing to do with the channel, and that's the kind of customer service I got as an ordinary person. I'm really, really impressed with that. And with the replacement, it's a really good fit for the gun. Got my new M&P here in it, and really super happy with it. It fits good, the retention's good, it fits really nice to the body. These low mass holsters are actually pretty neat. They don't use any belt clips or anything like that. They're actually built into the holster. As you can see, they just have these little cutouts here along the edges so that your belt just slides right through it. Really kind of neat. I think it eliminates some of the wobble that you tend to have with outside the waistband holsters. It's very snug, very secure on the belt. It doesn't move around a lot. It's really good. I've used both kinds, the kind that have the clips on the back, and I really found this to be fantastic. It reminds me of the Glock Sports Holster. It cinches down in that same manner, and it's very secure. Plus, the back is molded as well, so it does give you a little bit of airspace between the gun and you. So if you do have clothing or whatever, you know, you got a little bit of space there that has a little bit of give to it. So it doesn't feel like it's like you got a brick on you. You know, a lot of times if you have like paddle holsters, that paddle riding against you just kind of is obtrusive. This really, you know, only kind of touches a very little bit on the widest point. So I found it to be very smooth on the belt. It draws well, just great quality. They use really thick kydex compared to what a lot of people in the industry use. It's riveted. You know, I would love to see this rivet turn into a Chicago screw so that you could adjust for tension, but you know, nothing can be perfect. Fit and finish, you know, okay for a $35 holster. I mean, this is obviously done by hand. You know, they're not probably not developing a punch or something like that to punch that out, so it's probably being routed out or something along those lines. You can see it's not perfect, Does it affect it anyway negatively? Absolutely not. But you know, fit and finish is just okay. You can tell these are handmade, guys. These are not getting pumped off on a machine. The edges are rounded off, which is kind of nice. No sharp edges or anything like that. But overall, for the market, $35 for a custom kydex holster, yeah, that's dynamite. You know, there's not many people out there making custom kydex in that price range. Most people want about double. They want $50, $60, $70 for a holster. And these guys are managing to do this at $35 plus a couple of bucks for shipping, which is really great. And on top of that, you know, having a company that is not only giving you a product at a really good price, but also giving it to you with amazing customer service is, you know, you just don't see that very often. And I really got to give these guys props because they really have, you know, they really have gone the extra mile as a company, at least for me, and not for this channel. And I do, guys. I wish a lot of you could ride my shoes for a little bit and see what happens when you operate a channel. The amount of people who are willing to give you things with strings attached, and how there's always a string attached in the business world. And so oftentimes when you see other reviews, you don't always trust them because you know what happens. And this is a company, I wanted to give it a try because of the good reviews out there, and plus the channels making the reviews were honest channels. So I wanted to give it a try and see, and was very, very pleased with the fact that they can put out a really nice holster for $35 and still maintain just fantastic customer service. Really happy. You know, this thing is, I'm completely 100% satisfied. The retention's, you know, you can see it's got a little bit, nice little bit of a snap to it. You know, it fits good. It's everything about it's good. It's good thick kydex. It fits well. It fits on my body well. Now every person's different. We all have different shaped bodies, different all that. And me being a lefty, of course, it makes things a little more complicated for holster makers anyway. But they can accommodate that, and they're actually doing it right. One of the big things I do see with left-handed holsters, especially kydex, is on an M&P like this, where the this is reversible. Lots of times they'll have the sweat guard go up because they're not thinking. They aren't saying, "Oh, this is a left-handed guy," so they'll cover the magazine with the kydex, and then it bumps into it, and you can't get it into the holster right. I've run into that stuff. These guys have this figured out. They realize that, hey, my blue gun or whatever mold they're using, you know, they're avoiding that area, which is really cool. That's an extra mile, guys. You know, good companies that look and care about their product do stuff like that. I've bought in kydex holsters before and had to return them because I'm a lefty, and they ride up on the mag release or the safety or something like that on some of these ambidextrous guns, and it just happens. So there you go, guys. KCT. This is the low mass holster. They have a couple different models. They have inside the waistband, the low mass outside the waistband. I think they have another outside the waistband that uses the kydex loops. They even have some Molly link stuff. Great company. Check them out. Definitely highly recommended. They will treat you good as a person, not just if you're the nut and fancies of the world that have a million viewers.